Welcome back to our channel. Today, I'm doing an installation on the shed, excuse me, that's going to house our gym, a temporary gym, but it'll be up for quite some time, at least a year. So, as you can see, I have the uh, the installation I bought actually from Amazon. Hey, girly, what are you doing? This is Snacks. Her name is Snacks. She's coming to hang out with me for the morning. And I've never insulated anything, so I'm pretty much just going to do staples. I'm gonna put it in between the joist that's on the bottom. And forgive me for some of my lingo, my carpenter lingo, because again, am not a carpenter at all. So I'm just doing a whole lot of measuring, and I'm going to fit it right inside there, so it's going to be attached to the underneath the floor, and it's going to prevent clearly heat from escaping and cold from getting in from the bottom. So I'm making sure that it's going to be a lot of protection. I'm also going to put a moisture barrier on the bottom, which I have as well. But I'll show you guys that in the next segment. So right now I'm just trying to figure out exactly how I've realized that the first, I believe there's 16 inches on center, but not the first one. So based on the size of your building, the first and the last or second, the ones on the end is not always the exact measurement. So I'm actually managing to do that now. It took me a while. I couldn't find my darn tape measure. It's not as if I have a million tools there, but kind of got a sense of what I wanted to get done. I was just debating whether I wanted to put it inside and put a floor on top of it, but I think this is actually best case scenario. So now I put, you guys can see the visualization underneath the shed. And I'm not a country boy, but I still get a little nervous when I get under there. Wait till you guys see me have to jack up the building. That's going to be a little bit scary. But as you can see, the fit was pretty easy. It's really not a difficult thing to do. I just push it and smash it as tight as I can get it, all the way down through the width of the building. Stapling it is easy. I got a really comfortable hand stapler. I think I'm using half-inch staples. And also it's going to prevent some of the animals from getting under there. But I'm going to take care of all of that as well. So get underneath the building. Now I'm measuring the second bay, as you call it, because I know that that's actually a little bit wider than the first one. But also had to get the entire length. So the first one was a little short because you have the end posts, and the structure for the end post is a little bit thicker. So that first bay is going to be a little bit shallower than the next two. So not only is it skinnier, but it's also shorter. So the next bay, I believe it was 147 inches, if I recall correctly. 147 inches long by 14 and a half. As you can see, there you go. There's my 14 and a half right there. So once I cut one out, I was able to just utilize that one as a template for the rest of them. And I end up putting in, I think, 5 or 6. So I'm going to do tomorrow, I'm going to pretty much finish off as much as I can get underneath without having to lift the entire shed up. But the ability to lift the shed and get under, the jack I have is called the high lift. You guys will see that soon. It's pretty cool. It's easy. It lifts the building easily. But me getting under a building is going to be tricky. But I'm going to get some supports just like these cinder blocks here. And as I think right now, hey, girly, as you can see, my girl wants to always kind of come and hang. All the pups are always around. It's going to be a new environment for them, so it's going to be tricky. But it's going to be a lot of fun to get them in their new environment. We got porcupines, deer, fox, coyotes, hopefully a moose because I'm looking for some hunting meat. So here we go. I'm putting in that second bay. I have to go to both ends and pull and push to get the exact, and I have to push it over one of the 4x4s that supports the bottom of the 2x6s or something like that. I forget what it is, but there'll be a picture of it somewhere. It's actually a 4x4. So that's right at the very end of it. You can see how snug it is. I didn't staple it at all. I just pretty much push it up there and it fits right in. As you can see there. Oh, there's the 2x6. So it's a 2x6 triple stack. So that's the strength of the floor of the shed, which is pretty solid. Um, so I kind of adjusted the camera a little bit so you can kind of see once I get far underneath there. And because the ground is not totally level, it's on a little bit of a slope. So it starts to get tighter the further under I go. But eventually, once I'm over there and I'm able to do a whole lot more work, I'll be able to settle it all down, level it all out as much as I can. But this installation is great. I bought, I forget, 500 or 600 square feet. I forget, probably more than that. But it works out nicely. It's easy to work with. I was debating whether to put it inside or outside. I'm glad I did it outside because I'm gonna put another subfloor on top of that, and then all the equipment could go in and be strong, and I don't have to worry about this insulation. So as you can see, the speed is a little faster, but it's also relatively quick. Like I said, it's not a hard job at all. You can definitely insulate your own properties, insulate your own cabins, because I'm gonna be doing a whole lot of that on a new property. It's pretty cool to be able to kind of do things myself. I'm really enjoying it, but I'm gonna show you guys the finish. You guys got to see me lift this building up. See you guys soon. I'm gone.